Do austerity measures help economic growth? Have you ever wondered if cutting government spending can actually boost a country's economy? Today, we will unpack the concept of austerity measures and their impact on economic growth. Austerity measures are fiscal policies designed to reduce government budget deficits through spending cuts, tax increases, or a combination of both. When a government implements austerity measures, it often leads to immediate reductions in economic growth. This is because government spending is a key component of gross domestic product, which means that cutting spending can directly lower economic output. Additionally, austerity can lead to increased unemployment. This happens not only in the public sector, where government jobs may be cut, but also in the private sector, as reduced government demand can lower overall economic activity. Tax increases that accompany austerity measures can also reduce household disposable income. When people have less money to spend, consumption decreases, which further suppresses growth. These effects are particularly noticeable when the economy is already struggling or in a recession, as austerity reduces demand when it is most needed. However, there are instances where austerity measures can have a neutral or even positive effect on growth. This is more likely when an economy is operating at or near full capacity. In such cases, reducing government deficits can lead to lower interest rates or help prevent inflation. This, in turn, may encourage private investment and consumption. Some economists believe that credible austerity can build investor confidence, which could lower borrowing costs and create a better environment for growth in the medium to long term. The evidence on austerity's effectiveness is mixed. After the Great Recession, many countries that adopted austerity measures saw slower economic growth and rising unemployment. Interestingly, some even experienced higher debt-to-gross domestic product ratios despite reducing deficits. This suggests that austerity can backfire if it hampers growth enough to worsen the debt burden relative to the economy's size. The overall impact of austerity on economic growth also hinges on the fiscal multiplier. This measures how changes in government spending affect gross domestic product. When monetary policy is supportive, such as when a central bank lowers interest rates in response to austerity, the negative effects on growth may be lessened. However, if monetary policy is limited, such as when interest rates are near zero, the contractionary effects of austerity become more pronounced. From a macroeconomic viewpoint, austerity measures do not consistently promote economic growth in the short term and can often lead to reductions in growth, especially during downturns. The success of these measures in supporting growth depends on timing, economic conditions, and the accompanying monetary policy. Therefore, practical applications of austerity requiring careful consideration of these factors to avoid worsening economic performance while addressing fiscal challenges.